one person asked, and we got a lot of questions about detoxing from the vaccine during COVID. What's your advice on that? I mean,
it's very difficult. Dr. Peter McCulloch, he has a site that that will give advice. I think he uses the proteolytic enzymes.
He does, yes. Right.
But there's also a couple of simple things, and one is the dandelion. The dandelion has an enzyme in it that inhibits the spike protein from reproducing itself. And zinc. Zinc can do it too. So it's worth a try.
I think I know the answer to this one. It's what can heal boils on the abdominal area? Castor oil.
But you want something to draw it out, and cooked onion poultices. So there's two places to use the cooked onion poultice, earaches and boils.
Okay, there you go, Mariette. We got this audience is mainly women, 66% women. People get shocked. They think my audience is mainly young men. It's not. It's women above the age of 30. And mothers, people that are lionesses, they care about their kids. They want the best for their kids. And you know what? You know what's funny during COVID? I think that's why the men found their spine, because it was the women saying, "Hey, wake up! They're coming after the cubs."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us guys were like, "Oh, and I'll openly admit this. I didn't really focus on health much. But when your girl or when your mother or when your grandmother saying, "Wake up! You need more salt in your food," it's like, okay, all right.
We had a bit of a laugh on that on the podcast that we did together. It was like, because of you, Barbara, I couldn't get salt for about 2 months. Couldn't get Celtic salt anywhere.
Yes, I went into a health food shop, I think it was 18 months ago in America, and this man came up and he said, "So you're the reason we can't get..."
The notoriety.
Oh, it's great.
Someone said solution for... If I can just take 20 seconds of your time, I apologise for interrupting this clip. If you'd like to support Turning Point Australia and what we're doing to help keep the lights on and keep the work going moving forward, please check out our website at tpaust.com.au. We've got a range of merchandise, whether it's the Make Australia Great Again hat, whether it's the other shirts that we have, or the educational maps that we have. Please go and support. If you don't want to buy any merch, that's fine. You can also support us by buying us a coffee and becoming a regular subscriber for as little as $4 a month. I'll let you guys get back to it. Thank you so much. Tinnitus? Must be tinnitus?
Yeah, that's right.
Tinnitus.
Like a ringing in the ears.
Yeah.
Well.
Right. I thought you were saying tinea.
Chiropractic care has been one to show a lot of associations
that
with that.
can help, but I always, again, look at the cause, and it's usually exposure to very loud noises, can be even years ago. So every rock singer has it.
Yeah.
And guys that have used jackhammers, it's just that loud noise damages the fine mechanisms. But keeping the diet clean, low mucus, getting rid of mucus-forming foods helps the eustachian tubes to keep a bit clearer, and that can greatly reduce it.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about what your book is here, Sustain Me. You have a formula with that, and the good thing about, you go through every part of the bodily systems. And what I loved about this book is that you actually use the Sustain Me for each bodily system. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the first S is sunshine. U is utilize water. The other S here, what are we talking about here? What's that other one there?
Sleep.
Oh, that's a big one. We talked about that on the podcast. T is trust, right? Trust in the divine. And I think that's a beautiful thing that you do. A, abstain. I is inhale. And nutrition. And I do have a question about that, because obviously you've got a history of helping your daughters, and that helped you to open your mind and wanting to look for alternatives. But you also are a woman of faith, and of great faith. And one of, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Seventh-day Adventist, is that correct? One thing I found fascinating about that particular, call it a denomination, whatever you want to call it, is that there's a term called the Blue Zones. I'm sure you've definitely heard of that, but there's 5 zones around the world that have the longest living cultures, over 100 years old healthily. I found it fascinating that the Seventh-day Adventist was one of those groups in California.
Yeah.
Why is that the case?
Well, when they looked at the Blue Zone, they found 3 common denominators. So that's what I was interested in. One is they're very social. And I guess as Seventh-day Adventists, we go to church every week, have great kids programs, Pathfinder programs, so social there. And midweek, there's prayer meeting. My kids grew up loving it. It's like you've got an extended family there. So social. The second one was they're very active. So I remember climbing mountains with my kids in the Pathfinders. So activity, but the third one is they're mostly plant-based.
Mm-hmm.
So eating a lot of plants. It's like the Hunzers. They're known for being, they're one of the spots for longevity. They eat meat, but probably just on special occasions.
Yeah.
So they eat predominantly fresh food, predominantly a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you so much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed this particular clip. If you want to support this show and keep the lights on and support everything we're doing at Turning Point Australia, please head to tpaust.com.au, where we've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got maps. And if you don't want to buy any merch, that's perfectly fine. If you want to just buy maybe a cup of coffee a month, for as little as $4 a month, you can help us get a small, long black to actually support the show and actually keep things going. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.